Hey guys, my name is Annaliese and welcome to my occupation of Greek dance. As I began my journey as a student studying occupational therapy, I chose to reduce my days at dancing from Tuesdays and Saturdays to only Saturdays to ensure that I could stay organised and on top of my uni work. I categorise the role of being a Greek dancer as leisure, as it is a form of active recreation and a place where I have formed social interactions and friendships. As well as this, I categorise being a Greek dancer as self-care, as it provides me an escape from my commitments and a form of relaxation. In accordance to IOT, I would also clarify this role as health management due to the physical activity that takes place, social participation as I meet new people, and leisure as it is fun and makes me feel free from my obligations. In accordance to Hamill's classification of occupations, I would classify Greek dancing as an occupation that fosters belonging, connection, and contribution, as it increases my well-being, increases my cultural values, and form an importance of participating with others. However, in saying this, other people would associate and clarify themselves with other roles such as a teacher. For example, when I asked my teacher Nellie how she would classify her role, she said that she would classify it as a teacher and a director of the Dancing Association, as she is in charge of everything that occurs. I also asked her if she would classify her role as productivity, self-care, or leisure, and she said productivity. The activities in which I take part in preparation for dancing include driving to dancing, attending and cooperating in my class, dancing and socialising with my group and teachers. In addition to these activities, I encompass routines that are done before every class. For example, participating in stretching to ensure that I have full range of motion, as well as putting on my dancing shoes to ensure I can turn properly without rolling my ankle. These routines must be done at every occasion when dancing to ensure safety when dancing, to ensure the body is warm and our feet are supported. So now let's move on to things that influence my participation in this occupation. One of the main reasons as to why I participate in this occupation is because of my culture and my family. My dad and all his cousins used to do it, so it therefore became a tradition that every generation would do it. When I asked other people in my dancing group as to why they participate, this was their response. Here is another example. To extend off of this, the meaning of Greek dancing provides me with a feeling that I've contributed to my cultural Greeks and Cypriot society, and has also made my parents and grandparents proud. The meaning of Greek dancing can be broken up in 6 different categories: values and beliefs, sense of identity, spirituality, culture, flow, and narrative. My engagement in Greek dancing is enhanced by my values and beliefs, as it provides me with an occupation that is driven by my culture and background and social networks that I have formed at dancing. My culture has a positive influence on my sense of identity, as it broadens my engagement and provides a meaning for what I do. When I participate in Greek dancing, my sense of identity is heightened, as I feel a sense of belonging and security to my Greek culture and society. Greek dancing allows me time to reflect on myself and my spirituality. It helps me develop a sense of self and sense of awareness, as I am in the eldest dancing group with over 200 kids below us who look up to us and how we have improved and developed our knowledge and culture. Culture is a large part of my Greek society. It is what brought us together through our religion. We celebrate rituals such as Greek Independence Day yearly at the Opera House, or wearing our traditional clothes when dancing Cypriot, as seen in the image. When dancing, I feel completely involved and a high sense of security and encompass intrinsic motivation as I find dancing enjoyable and not pressured to do. My concentration is enhanced as I need to learn complex steps and coordinate with my partner to ensure we are on time with the music. Greek dancing began as something I was forced to do. As I grew up and continued dancing, it became part of my life and something that I can't go without. It is a part of my life story and quite a lot of things stem from that. If I didn't do Greek dancing, I would have not known about occupational therapy from the parents and would not have been as passionate for pediatrics as I do these days. Greek dancing positively contributes to my health and well-being through both the physical activity aspect and social interaction. It assists my physical health as it keeps me physically active and enhances my fitness levels. It assists my social levels as I have danced with the same group since we were 5 years old. This has allowed me to build friendships with them and a support system. These have provided me with a heightened sense of awareness and well-being as I have built positive support networks of people who are there for me, as well as increases my mental health as I am part of a community who uplifts my mental capacity. In relation to the cultural aspect of dancing, it is proven in this article that new and modern forms of musical arts benefit well-being of people. At Greek dancing, we do both traditional and modern dances. The modern dances allow for us to connect to the modern music as well as forms a continuation of traditional music into a modern form for the youth. The journal article portrays that dancing in general enhances well-being in young women and can therefore be classified as self-care as it is improving health. This quote, that dance enhances well-being and promotes mental health in young people, proves that it is beneficial to participate in dancing as it will lead to positive well-being and increased health. However, this journal article explores negative aspects of dance on well-being. It shows that it can have a negative impact due to concerns related to personal capabilities, competence, and unfavorable comparisons. It will essentially lead to low self-esteem levels and low levels of self-worth. It can be difficult to find occupational balance between Greek dancing, work, and uni. On routine, I work Mondays, Tuesdays, and Sundays, have uni classes on Tuesday nights, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Greek dancing on Tuesday and Saturdays. Due to a lack of occupational balance, I have reduced dancing to only Saturdays. Overall, my occupational balance is not quite balanced due to incoming workload and assessments at uni. However, I am slowly adapting to the essential changes that need to occur for Greek dancing. In order to do this, I also cut down my hours at dancing every second week from 1 to 4:30 to 3 to 4:30. This gives me more time for self-care as well as more time to focus on uni work. In order to participate in Greek dancing, I must have the ability and concentration to learn new steps, as well as a good memory skills to ensure that I can remember all the dances. For example, one dance has 5 different steps that are interchanged, therefore I have to cognitively remember each step and when it is used and how to do it. In Greek dancing, strong motor skills are needed to ensure that I can accurately do all the steps without injury. For example, range and motion may be needed if we need to do a lean. Endurance is another motor skill that is essential as our programs range from 10 to 15 minutes, therefore I have to be fit enough to handle the endurance. Sensory skills are vital for Greek dancing to ensure that I can hear the music so that I can stay in time with the song. Balance and coordination when dancing is a prominent skill as I need coordination to help me do turns and partner work and balance when performing a lean. Self-esteem, confidence, and motivation are all key aspects of intrapersonal skills that are relevant for Greek dancing. When I began dancing, I was shy and scared to do the steps that I didn't feel comfortable doing or even dancing with a boy. These changes have built my self-esteem and confidence to where it is today. This wouldn't have been changed without the motivation of my teachers who guided me. Interpersonal skills when doing Greek dancing ensures that I can engage in relationships and interactions with others. This is important so that I can build my teamwork skills so that the dance runs smoothly, as well as to ensure that I build good friendships that last. The physical environment where dancing takes place is in a large hall at the Cyprus Community Club. The temperature of the hall is room temperature, with speakers mounted onto the walls so we can hear the music. The temporal environment where Greek dancing occurs is on a Saturday from 3 p.m. to 4:30 weekly. The length of the routines is generally a mix of songs that go for 15 minutes for modern Greek and 10 minutes for Cypriot traditional dancing. Dancing is entirely a social environment where we dance as a group to perform for audiences, including our friends and family. It is an enabler that allows for communication and frequent interaction with friends and teachers. As we told from previously in the presentation, culture is a large aspect of Greek dancing. The values are the core reasons as to why I participate in Greek dancing, which therefore influence my behaviours and actions. Aspects of Greek dancing come easy to me as I have been doing it since I was 5 years old. Therefore, it has become a routine for me to be at dancing every Saturday. Some of the steps come easy to me as they were taught as a child and eventuate to older classes with harder techniques. The reason as to why this comes easy to me more than uni is because uni is a new aspect of my life that I need to get used to. Aspects of Greek dancing that are difficult include getting used to a new style of dancing that is put forward by new teachers. This has been difficult as it was completely different style of dancing that was brought to us just before COVID-19 lockdown. Therefore, we didn't really get a chance to see if we liked it. Thank you for diving into my occupation of Greek dancing. I hope you enjoyed.